Hey, this is bathroom therapy with Jamie because I'm a therapist and I'm in my bathroom and I also go to a lot of therapy, so let's chat. What is so interesting about trauma is we do not get to choose when we experience it. And because we don't get to choose when we experience activations, triggers, all of the variants of trauma responses, it can feel really upsetting to someone who's experiencing trauma or reactivation of a trauma. It can feel really upsetting to then reflect later on one of your responses that does not align with, let's say, your current morals or your current values, or however you responded doesn't align with who you are. And this is the weird part, because if you really think about trauma, and one of the things I tell my clients, and we talk about what trauma is this visceral dissonance that rubs right up to your identity. And trauma, when it's occurring, is like ripping that identity from you or robbing you for withholding the development of your identity from you. This is the weird part. When you think about reflecting on a trauma response, can actually feel as though you're getting re-traumatized because you're seeing a manifestation of your behavior, the way you acted in that trauma response. You're seeing that, and it's this visceral dissonance of who you know yourself to be. And that is so upsetting because it feels like, who am I? Am I the traumatized person, or am I the person reflecting back saying, that's not who I am? And that's real. And while I don't believe in rejecting any parts, there are no bad parts. You are not a bad person. It is important to untangle that your trauma responses aren't you. They're not what makes you you. The biggest pivot that happens in trauma recovery is severing those trauma responses as defining who you are. When you look at yourself and you say, I will fight to build the skills I need to become who I want to be.